Hey guys, this is Emmanuel here again today. If you are new to this channel, I want to say welcome, a very big welcome to you. And if you are a returning subscribers, wow, you are the best. Our idea on this channel is to teach you on how to be a creative designer from scratch to professional. And right now we are on Figma. We've been doing a lot of things on Figma, and today we're going to create this loading button, this loading bar. We're having like three animation going on here. Three. This one will go round, while this one will keep on loading, and this one will keep on loading. We're going to create something like this today. If you want to learn stuff like this, stick to your screen and open your Figma and let's go. Let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to create a frame here. Let's kind of create, let's create it on desktop. I'm going to pick my desktop. Yes. So I'm going to reduce the size of this loading bar so that we can, kind of see what we are doing. Okay, I'll leave it like at that. Now the first thing I'm going to do is let's create a rectangle under. I'm not bringing anything here for now. We're going to leave this here. So I'm going to create everything over here, over here. So let's pick this first. Let's pick this first. I'm going to hold my Alt key. I want to hold it down to create stuff like this, and let's measure it with our screen. Kind of too big, so that's why I'm having the screen here. I'm going to make this, let's say 800, and this one will be, this is the width. The height will be, let's just 80 or so. It's too long, so let's use something 500, and let's see. That's kind of too small. 700 will do. Yes, and I'm going to reduce the size to 50. Yes, something like that will do. I'm going to put this right here at the middle, right here. The next thing is we're going to write our loading. I'm going to press my T on my keyboard, and on the keyboard, I'm going to increase the size. I'll increase the size of my text to, let's say, 96, and let's write our loading. And I'm going to approve that. I'll change it to summer board. Nice one. Our loading is already looking good, right? Don't lie to me, it's already looking good. So the next thing is to create that round button, And I'm going to do that. To get the perfect shape is the problem. So we're going to draw our circle. I'll press my O for circle, and I'll draw a very small circle. Don't worry, we're not using it. Let me zoom in. I'm going to need it as focus. You know, the hammer of Thor is used to focus his energy, right? We're going to use this. we're going to use this circle to like focus the loading bar. So pick your rectangle once again, and let's do a very small one, something like this. And let's see. I'm going to change the height to 100 and this to 40. Like I said, I like having my figure rounded. I'll change this to 50. Yes, stuff like that. So I'm going to bring this here to the very end. Now you are seeing the reason why I need the circle. I'm going to zoom in to have a perfect shape. Okay, so one is here already. Press your Alt. You see, immediately I press my Alt, you are seeing the double cursor. So bring this down. Bring this down. I'm just using the. Now I'm going to change this to 180. Sorry, 90. Okay, nicely done. So I'll bring. Oh, sorry. We'll need to duplicate it by pressing Control D to duplicate it. Then we'll change this to 90 back. Okay. Now you bring this here. We need it at the center. Yes. Hold your Alt again, and you bring this here. Now we are already having 4. Now I'm going to duplicate this, Control D, and I'll bring this right here. I just need just like 2 there. So let's change this one to 75 and let's see. I will adjust it manually. I'm not good at mathematics and I won't allow that to waste my time because I need a perfect shape. So bring this down here, and you know you are good with maths, you can calculate this without just calculate it. What will it be? I'm going to adjust it a little bit more. It's not accurate. I'm going to adjust it a little bit more. Adjusting it here. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm going to click on the 2 and bring this here. Will it work? I doubt it. My shortcut will not work. So let's do our thing manually. Let's do it manually. I'm going to bring this here. I'll turn it. If you want to use radius, you can use the radius here. Sorry, the rotation here. But I'm not good with that calculation, so I'm just going to do it manually. I'll turn it manually, and when I know I'm having a perfect shape, I can as well leave it, and that's it. And that's it. So I'll press my Alt and bring this here. Don't worry, you don't need to stress yourself out on this. You just need it to at least it should look as if it's loading, and these are the ways to do it. Okay, now so bring this here. As usual, we're going to rotate it. We're going to rotate it. So now, after you finish rotating it, adjust it to have your perfect shape. Adjust it to have your perfect shape. Okay, you're almost done. Now, duplicate this also. And let's rotate. Rotate. So we are left with 1. Duplicate it, put it right here. And rotate. Rotate a little bit more. Okay, now. Yeah, this is lovely, right? So let me rotate this a little bit more. Yes. Now, what I'm going to do next is to add color to this. So I'm going to change this to absolute black, which is 60. Then this will be absolute white, which is 6F. And this will be absolute black. Absolute black. No. Don't let us do that. Let us use black. I'm going to copy the color down. And I'm going to change this to like 5. The opacity to 5. Then I'm going to paste this here. And I will change this on to 10. I think it's changing. I'll come down here, use opacity of, let's say, we're there at the middle, change this on to 15. Yes, it's working. You not see the difference now. And change this on to 25. I'll come back and change this on to 20. It's like I can, yes, stuff like that. So the next one, we're going to change the opacity to like, let's say 30. The difference will be there. And this one will be like, let's say 50. Yes, I think my calculation is not bad. Okay, let's use 60 for this. And here going to change this to 65. Change this one to, let's say, 70. Change this one to, don't forget we're using absolute zero, absolute black. So change this one to 80, and this one will be 90. See, finally arrive at our black. So this one will be 90. Lovely, right? Now you can delete your circle. You can delete it. You don't need it anymore. Let's zoom out. See, is this not lovely? It's lovely, right? Yes, our work is looking good already. It's looking good already. So we're going to duplicate this. Sorry, my bad. We're going to duplicate this, and I'll change this one to inner. You know, in our last video, you see me using that keyword inner. It's for a reason. Now, we are going to use that inner to do the transition for the first one. For the moving inner, the inner black we're having here, we're going to use that. And mind you, if you know your color, the color you're using is blue, you can use blue for this as well. Just follow the opacity 5, 10. Just use any opacity, as long as it's moving. So I'm going to start with this inner. I'm going to bring it out. Let's copy it out. I'm going to copy it out, and I'm going to convert it to component. Convert to component. After converting to component, I'm going to add a variant, and our work starts fully. Go inside your inner, change your inner to black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, black, and bring your inner. Let it start loading. See, stuff like that. Okay. The next thing we are going to do now is to add the second variant. Let me shift this up a little. We add the second variant, and we are going to move our inner. You go inside your variant, and you shift the inner a little. Sorry, shift the inner a little, something like this. It's not compulsory it has to be big. I want to check the size of this. This is 38. So I'm going to come inside this, and I'm going to change this to 60, 76, 76, something like that. And we're going to add another variant. So we're going to make this twice of this. So from here, I won't check the size. I'm just going to keep on going like that until the bar is complete. These are what we call key points. For those that are into animation, you understand what I'm saying very well. Keyframe, I call it keyframe. You can call it key point. And for those that are on SD, we call this state. All this will be new state. All this will be new state. So you keep on moving it until the bar is complete. The bar is complete. I'm going to leave the animation to the end of this video. I'm going to animate it at once so that it will be very fast, and so that I can watch to the very end. So I'm going to put the animation to the very last. I've been seeing your comments on WhatsApp, and I must say I'm impressed. I'm happy. I have some people sending me their review, their work, and their appreciation to me on WhatsApp. I'm happy. Thank you for telling me that I'm making a difference. Thank you. So we're going to convert this also to component, and we're going to add state. So go inside your state and we have the first dot. Meanwhile, I'm going to increase the size of this component a little. Yes, something like that. So I'm going to add the second variant and go inside, add my second dot. So I'm going to add this third loading, third one, go inside, and I'm going to add my third dot. So that's done. Let's come down to the very last. I'm going to group this and I'm going to copy it down here. So let's move it a little, convert to component, and this I will move a little. I'll move to like here, and I'm going to enlarge. Oh, sorry. I'm going to enlarge this. Now check this very well. We have to group this. We have to group it. Group it inside the component. So you can now come down here and add variants. So go inside the group and rotate it. Rotate it, make sure it's being rotated. Something like this. And add another variant. If you notice very well, you see I'm adjusting the group, not the variant. This is very important. This is very important. You are adjusting the group, not the variant. I will try and adjust this frame now. Okay, so I'm going to add the next one. That's the fourth one. And please always note you are adjusting the group, not the variant. You are adjusting the group, not the variant. If you adjust the variant, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen when you are trying to animate it. So I'm going to bring this up here because of our space. I'm going to bring this up here, and we're going to adjust the group. We're going to adjust the group. Nicely done. And bring this down. Okay. Go to the group and adjust the group. We're almost done. We're almost done. This is one of the most important aspects. So I think we are almost done. Let's bring this down. Bring this down. And you go inside and adjust the group. Please always put that in mind. I'm begging you. Always put that in mind. You are adjusting the group, not the variant. And if you like, don't put it in mind. But if you want to get this right, you have to put it in mind. It's very, very important. Click on the group and adjust. So let's add a little bit more so that I will adjust this a little bit so that I can have everything in just one single go. And bring this here. Sorry. I'll press Ctrl Z to undo. Then I'll bring my shape here, and we are already on group, so you adjust, and that's it. That's it. Now, the next thing we are going to do is prototyping. Is very, very important. Now we're going to go to our prototyping, and I'm going to add interaction. I'll come down here. I'll say while delay or after delay. Let's use 200 and chain to 2. Now, what am I doing here? I'm saying you are using time. For those you people using SD, it's called time, and you are saying after 200 milliseconds, change to variant 2 to change to this. So come down here. I'm just going to make this very quick. I'm going to make this very quick. I'll adjust everything later. Is it moving? Okay. I'll adjust this later just because of our time. I don't want this video to be very long. Sorry if it's long already. You just have to get this thing right. Just have to get it right. Let's do this, and from here I'll prototype it back to the first one. Now let's change it. This is already an after delay. Change the click to after delay. Change it to after delay. There's something wrong here. Why is our after delay not working? No. This is wrong. Our variant must come down here, not to, there's something wrong here. We are going to change this to, we should have our after delay. I think there's an error there, 200, and change to, not to group. We are going for variant, not with group. So if it's changing to group, there's an error there. It has to be to variant. It has to be to variant, not to group. So 200 milliseconds, change to that, and yeah, after delay, 200 milliseconds, change to this, come down here, change to after delay. So you have to do this for everything. 200 milliseconds. We're having group also here, so I'm going to delete this prototyping, and I'm going to add my manually, and after delay, 200 milliseconds. Change to variant. I think that should be 7. Okay, I'm correct. It's 7. So after delay, change to 8. 200 milliseconds. So click here, and ouch, this is also wrong. I have to delete it. We add it manually. After delay, 200 milliseconds. Please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. I'm begging you, do. I'm kind of thinking maybe the subscribe for this channel is going to reach 100 this month, probably. And if it's not going to reach 100 this month, at least this year, I'm hoping we could reach 100. The last time I checked it, it's at around I think 70 something when I checked last. It should be at 70 or so. So we're having issue with this. It has to be on variant. So let me see. Gradient, and which one is this? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to see variant. I'm going to delete that as well. I'm going to check this out. Okay, this is 8. Go back to our design. We're going to add one more variant, and we're going to bring that variant here, and open the variant up. It's like when doctor open up somebody to perform an operation. I hope we are going to open the variant up. Okay, now, so we're going to do our animation, prototype, action. Okay, after delay, this you have to get this thing once and for all. Just like my student telling me, prototyping is very difficult. I was like, it's not difficult. You put your mind at it, and if you get it once, that's all. That's all. Get it once, that's all. Just have to sit down and work with this thing. So it's done. It's done. So now you can come to your asset now, delete this, and you can bring this here. You can bring this here. So we are going to do the same thing for this, the same method. Drag this here and change it to after delay. Sorry, change it to after delay. For this, let's use 300. I won't love to use the same thing for everything, same timing. No, 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 no. I want to add some kind of ginger to it so that the eyes will not focus on and they will be like, having the same time for it. No, no, no. After delay, use 300 for this. 300. After delay, use after delay, 300 for this. And this has to go back to default. It has to go back to default. After delay, 300. Okay, now. So I'm going to delete this and I'll come to my loading. Sorry, I'm going to delete this. Bring in my loading here. Nice one. It has to be at the center. Okay. Now the very last transition we are going to do is come down here because of our time. I don't have much time. The last time we did, you notice that we are kind of using button to increase the bar transition, the progressive bar we did. So the progressive bar we did. Let me see if this one having transition. It's not having yet. So please let me know if you are gaining something from this video, and tell me maybe I'm putting too much in one video. Maybe I should kind of break this down. Why I'm having this thing done fully here is because I gave it to someone as an assignment, and I know he's already waiting for this video. So I'm doing it in respect to reply to his own, to give solution to his own work, and also to show you guys how it's been done. So I'm saying I'm very sorry if it's too long. So I'm going to use 100 for this. Should we use 100? Let's use 300 also. Yeah, let's use 300 also. 300. I want to say a very big thank to you all. To you all. Yeah, the reason why we are still releasing all this video. Without you, why will I be using my time to create video if nobody is gaining from it? So, and the only thing you can do to let me know maybe this thing is effective, maybe I should keep on releasing this video, is to give me your thumbs up, and probably a little thanks won't kill, will go a long way to give me that kind of effect in my stomach, like to gloom. Okay, now, so I think there is a mistake here. I want to delete that up. Okay, this is how it's been done. If you miss any step, you can as well rewind the video and check this out. At the long run, I won't be showing us this. I'll just forward this video up to when I'm through. So, but let me know when we get to that stage whereby I just need to forward this thing up And when I finish this up, I can just tell you, okay, I'll finish it up. So can I continue to another thing? And this will go back to default. Yes. So we can delete this, delete it, and bring in our loading. Bring it here. Make sure it's at center. Now let's check this out. I'm going to come back to this frame. And I'll change this to TV. Let us bring out this to our TV. Let's bring it down to TV. And I'm going to reduce the size. Change your press key on your keyboard to change to scale and reduce it to a little. Reduce the size a little. Something like that. And make sure it's at the center. B to return back. Put it at the center. Okay. Now it's still not at the center. Okay, now it's at the center. Click on this and let's preview. Now you see, here is our loading bar. Isn't that lovely? So by the end of this video, you should be able to create something like this. You should be able to create something like this. So this is how to create a loading bar. This is how to create a loading bar. As you can see, it's working perfectly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the frame, I'm going to delete this desktop since we don't use it. So that's it.